hashtag? How do they use it? Why is it important?
Yeah, so hashtag is almost like keywords in social media, or it's practically keywords in social media. So you're trying to find terms that you think your audience will search up that will connect that word to your post. And so let's say it's like HVAC, hashtag HVAC technician. You use it in your post in the hopes that someone is going to search that up in Instagram, and your post will be one of the first to pop up and show, hey, this is about an HVAC technician. I need an HVAC service. Let me look at it.
All right, so back to technical again. In order to have our team or hire an agency and have them help, they've got to give admin access. So what does that mean to them? Anything they should be nervous about? How is it done? What are your thoughts?
No, admin access, it doesn't mean that we're going to take full control away from you. It just means that you're adding us and giving us full control so that we don't have to ask you for every little bitty thing. So it gives us the ability to post for you. It gives us the ability to respond to comments and messages, to edit your page settings. So like your Facebook cover photo, in case you want a new one, we can change that for you. We often design one for new onboarded social media clients so that they can have a fresh look to their page and a fresh start when they start with us. And then we can also run ads with full admin access and look at insights and analytics that are included in your Meta Business Suite. And so it just lets us see all that stuff without having to, hey, can you help us? Hey, can you help us do this and let us do this? And it's like, so you don't have to worry about anything ever again.
How important do you think social media is for a company that's looking to grow? They're looking to hire new employees.
So LinkedIn is a really good tool to have for all companies. It's essential because it provides it's a professional networking platform that puts you with other industry professionals, and it showcases one, your expertise, and two, talent. So you can show your team off on LinkedIn, and that is a good way to um, if people are looking to hire, they're more than likely going to go to LinkedIn and say, "Hey, are they hiring?" And then you can put your job posting on LinkedIn, but then they're more than likely to see what your company is about on a professional standpoint when it comes to LinkedIn.
How fine-tuned can you get? I mean, how nitty-gritty can you get when it comes to targeting your audience within the ads platform?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta bring on a guy like me who's, like, nerded out on it, and I'll have a blast. But you can get super, super granular with all the different audiences. Like, for instance, we can talk about targeting. For targeting, Facebook has so many different targeting options for interests. Like, say you're a soccer brand going after soccer fans, you can target soccer fans. You can also build different custom audiences. Like, for instance, we were talking earlier about Facebook users. You can target users that have been on your Facebook page for the last 90 days. And then also there's lookalike audiences as well. And those audiences are users on the platform that are most similar to users from a list that you provide Facebook. And that's usually a customer list.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, it's super powerful. That's actually what we're running for one of our campaigns right now. And essentially, the thought process behind that is like, hey, these users performed well. Let's go find other users that are going to perform well too.
How many platforms is enough? Which ones do I start with? Do I take one piece of content and extrapolate it across all platforms if that's what my budget allows, or do I have to have specific custom content for each platform? What do you recommend?
So I always recommend looking at which platforms your audience frequent the most, or the largest portion of your audience is on. And a lot of times in this industry, it's going to be Facebook or Instagram. And especially if you're doing it in-house, you're doing it on your own as a business owner, then focus on one platform and get really good at it. Build a solid strategy there. If you're doing it in-house, you're doing it yourself, don't spread yourself thin and think that you have to be on every single platform. No, you just need valuable content consistently on one platform. build an engaged audience there. Once you're feeling comfortable and successful, okay, now let's look at secondary platforms that you should expand to. So really start on Facebook for most of us in this industry, grow to Instagram. I know there's a whole thing going on about TikTok and what's going to happen there. If it survives, if they divest, whatever, then I'm going to say TikTok is the third platform that you should be on, because everything that does well on TikTok does well everywhere else.
Yep.
The same cannot be said for what else is successful on Facebook, succeeding on TikTok. And also prep your business for your audience changing. Millennials and Gen Z are going to start becoming homeowners eventually.
If they're
If you,
not already. It's one of the
yeah,
top growing home buying groups there is.
yeah, exactly. So make sure that's a platform they already know and love. If you can rock it on TikTok, oh my gosh, you will be set for the next, I don't know, I want to say like a decade or two. TikTok has just ultimately changed the type of content that succeeds, and it's changed everything about social media strategies and the type of content that you should be pushing for authentic content, for video content, how long your video content needs to be. Keep it under 60 seconds, folks. Unless it's like a how-to video, then I'll give you 5 minutes max. Throw in some time lapses to chop it down.